Hello, guys. Welcome back to another Flash Friday. Today, we're going to be playing a game called Jacksmith. Now, like with Grindcraft, this is a game that I used to play a ton. It's by the same makers, obviously, as all the, Papa's Bakery and Cookery and those types of games. And so, hopefully it'll be nice. Um, but yeah, we may as well get into it. So, I haven't played this game in a while, actually, but what I remember is the essentials of it is that oh, here we go. Meet Jacksmith, a very talented blacksmith, and his furry apprentice Scout. Jacksmith enjoyed his job, but horseshoes and hinges weren't paying the bills. Across the lowlands lived the royal Plumpfeather family. King Plumpfeather and his wife Hildred have ruled over the land for many years. Beyond Alpine Ridge lived a lonely wizard named Dudley. He was obsessed with the king's beautiful daughter, Liliana. Using his powerful phoenix staff and a barrage of elemental spells, Dudley kidnapped Liliana and amassed an army of vile creatures. The king set a reward for any brave soul who could save his daughter. Jacksmith, who desperately needed the money, packed up the forge and hit the road to save Princess Liana. Jacksmith could craft a flawless weapon, but using one is not his specialty. He is going to need some help. Alright, here we go. So, as I started to say before, and as I'm sure you could have told from that little intro there, we are going to be making weapons. And we're going to be making these weapons to fight those bosses that he just listed off on the side. You've called the local soldiers to your cause. Click to take a weapon order. So once we get the weapon order, obviously we go into craft, and then we're going to select what weapon we're going to do. There can be more, and there probably will be in the future. But then after, we start pumping a bunch of air on the fire, getting it ready, and then we gotta pour slowly. If you pour too quickly, then it's not gonna work, and the sword's not gonna form right, as well as with any other weapon as well. And then we need to start pressing down the sides and getting it sharp. Now, I never actually perfected this when I used to play. I actually always messed up on this bit, so we'll see how I do. Hopefully, we do well. And then we just got a couple of swings left. And boom. There we go. Alright. And then we get another handle. We can actually get unique handles in the future that have special abilities and are better against different enemies. But as of right now, we just have the general ones. And depending on how you do in forging, hammering, and handle, is how well that sword is going to hold up when you're in the middle of a battle. You can also have multiple different weapons going at the same time. So with heavier elements, they take longer to cook, so you could have those cooking at the same time as another weapon, and it'll end up going pretty quickly. And then also, as you can see, the longer you take, the more this bar goes down. And you'll guys see what that bar does here once we finish all of the weapons. But I'll say that bar is pretty important coming in the future. And there you go, there's a little notification. If you don't build it well, the durability is not going to hold up. Alright, so we've got the sword ready as well. I don't know how many swordsmen we're going to have. Obviously, we can't have anything else because we don't have any other weapons unlocked. But I don't know quite how long the swords actually take, or how many of them there are going to be. I obviously know how long it's going to take. Okay, there we go. We finished the third sword. I'm going to see if we get another one. No, there you go. The quicker you complete it, the more money you get. So pretty much you want to complete it as quickly as you possibly can. Now we're in the battle stage, and your mouse is this little circle thing. You can use it to pick up loot, and then in the future, you get little cannonballs along here that you can use to collect and shoot at the enemies. Now, as you can see down here, there's the swords, and they all have a bit of durability. Now, eventually, like it said at the top, they will break if you go on too long or the sword wasn't crafted using a good material. So you want to make sure that those guys' durability doesn't go down too quickly, which means you got to make really good swords. And sometimes you're going to have more difficult bosses than other times. Alright, and now they open the chest, and there we go. We got some weapon designs and some nice little parts. We're getting some XP, and it looks like we leveled up, which is nice. We got some of this stuff. Not sure what all of it is. Some more handles, a nice tip for what looks like an arrow. Yeah, and then there's a little end for the arrow, and then some more handles. Yep, there you go. We get a simple bow now as a possible weapon. So you could see along the map what you get. So here we get the bow, then the cannonball. We're going to get a little axe thing. Let's see what enemies we're going to be fighting. Little piranha plants, and then bat. So only 4. So we'll check on designs. Armor piercer. It gets you some special stuff, plus 5 damage for all soldiers, which is nice. So we can actually bookmark that, and then as we're crafting these birds, their bows, we can actually do pretty well on that. So I don't know if we want to use bronze. We could probably get away with just using some copper, which will hopefully both go quicker and then also save us the resources for in the future. But I also don't want to fail this one, so I don't know, we'll see. We got the bow here, and the stretching is difficult. I never was good at it, I'll be honest. You kind of gotta try to get it even, but I ain't the best at it. We're gonna do a regular bow this first time, and then we'll do the special one next time. We're probably gonna do some of the brass, or whatever it was, for the special one. And there we go. We finished it. 100 on forging, stretching we only got 95, and then the arrows. I don't know stretching, because it doesn't really give you an example of what to do, so you just kind of have to wing it. We also got another guy waiting out there, as you can see by the question mark underneath the bow and the sword there on the left side, which means that we can actually go back, right? And we can pick up their order. We can start getting it cooking, right? With some copper. And then we'll just let it sit there, and then we'll come back to this sword. And then we'll just have to make sure that we don't overcook the copper that's in that forge. So we're going to go through this pretty quickly, and then hopefully we'll be able to go back and empty out this. And see? Perfect timing. And then you can essentially have 2 things going at once, and it'll help boost your time, especially when you're having to cook different metals and such. There's one of the swords done, and we got a couple of gems for crafting 5 weapons. And there is a second sword done. Looks like we're not going to get another bowman, so I mean, I guess it is what it is. Hopefully our durability doesn't wear out, because we didn't use any of the brass, or any of the special boosts, so that could actually end up being pretty bad. But we'll see what happens, I guess. And here's our new creature, the Trail Snapper. Little piranha plant looking thing. See, it looks like it came straight out of Mario, honestly. We also aren't doing all too much damage to it, which is worrying, because our durability is almost down to half. We have another one to go through, as well as a bat. I'm worried that we're not going to actually beat this one, and that's scary, because I very well could have used the brass and the special stuff, and probably made this last a lot longer. And something's gonna break, something's gonna break. Oh, this is... I get the feeling we're not gonna make it through this bat. Yep. Broken, broken, broken. Alright. Okay. Well, we didn't get the chest at the end of that, but that's okay. We'll survive. I think that we have to do it again, actually, if we don't beat it. Oh, no, never mind. We just continue moving along. We got a cannonball. It just means that we're not going to be able to do too much in the future. And now we're going to get to see what monsters we're going to attack today. Some more of the snapper plants, a bat, a spider as well. And there's a little goose. Hello, Mr. Goose. Hello there. I've got some items that could help you out. Over here. Alright. Oh, he sells a bunch of grips and stuff. Okay. I forgot about this guy, honestly. So, I'm glad that he came along. Anyways, today we're actually going to do a bunch of brass stuff because I don't want to mess up. And I don't want to run out of options, you know, as we're fighting. So there's some bronze, and we're just gonna get some bronze stuff up in here. Just to make sure that we're able to defeat everything. And as you can see, the brass looks a bit different than the copper, and that's because it actually turns out it's a lot stronger. So we're going to put all our specialty items on this bow, and then hopefully we end up with a very good and very useful bow. There we go. Perfects all around. Our first bow is finished. And so is our second, as well as our third. Alright. We got all of our weapons strung out, ended up being just 3 bows. We also got a bunch of gems, which is really nice. And now, we get to go out and battle. And today we actually get a cannonball, which means that we can use it on whatever we want. You just click, and then it attacks. And you want to make sure that you don't waste it, though. Otherwise, you know, kind of pointless, and now we can use it. And it does a bunch of damage to the enemy, as I'm sure you could tell. And that guy is taken out. And you get roughly 1 cannonball in per boss, just because of how quickly they get taken out. Unless you lose a couple guys due to durability and stuff, then you can use more than 1. Or you can do like I just did there, and get a sneaky one in there at the end. And we're also on the spider, which is our new boss. I'm pretty sure the only deal with him is that he attacks a lot quicker than the other ones do. Like his reload speed for attacking is a lot quicker. Doesn't seem like he was a lot quicker there, though. Can't lie about that. Ooh, we got some diamonds as well. Those blue things, those were diamonds. And there we go. Level 3, we got some more XP, and we're up to level 4. Alright. Right now, it's kind of going up level per section that we go to, but eventually it does start to slow down a little bit. And we got a new weapon, the double axe, which is very nice. And we got a bee, which is a new one, and then 4 other guys. Those kind of went a bit quick, but we also got a new bow here. We'll undo this one because we don't have the iron for it. We do have some diamonds though, so if we, or crystals, sorry, not diamonds. We actually can't, we don't have enough. That little tick up here means that we don't have enough. But if we do, we could get grip, GD7, arrowhead. I'll just look at them and see if I can find them. In the shop, grips, GD7. Okay, and then we're going to come to arrows. And what one are we looking for? I already forgot, but it doesn't look like it's in here. And now, we got some rams for the double battle axes. These are essentially a sword and a bow combined together. We are going to use some bronze instead of the iron, because we want to save the iron for the bow, in case we get one. The bronze is expendable. But you'll see what I mean by being kind of like a sword here in just a second, after we go and get this other order. Which is actually a sword. So, that's nice. We'll make that one bronze as well. We'll let that start cooking. And pretty much, you have to assemble it like you would stretching a bow. But then, at the same time, you have to sharpen the edges like you would a sword. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that. It hasn't been a while since I played it. Okay, yeah, I was completely wrong on that. You don't actually do it like you would a sword. But you can get some grips and everything like that. We'll get some more health on this one, because that one's pretty nice. And there's our first battle axe ever made. Oh, and there's our bow. Alright. Oh, our sword just went over. Okay, we gotta scrap that. And we're instead gonna start a new one up. And we're gonna start it up with bronze. And we're gonna come over to the bow, and we're gonna make this baby iron. Now, actually, I don't know why we are doing that, because I don't think we have enough. We have the grip, we don't have the arrowhead. AP5 or FD5. AP5 or FD5. Nope. No, and no. Okay. We actually aren't going to be able to make the special bow. But, I mean, I guess an iron bow is better than no bow at all, right? Because I don't think we had enough bronze after this sword to make a bronze bow. So, may as well make it iron, right? We could also put whatever we have available for swords onto it, and then it should be good. Alright, and there's that iron bow finished off. And that is the sword finished off. Alright, we also got some more for building weapons using bronze. Now, it's time to go to battle again. We're gonna get to see what this bee is all about. He's the second one in, so we gotta get through this bat real quick. He should go pretty easy, though. That ram does a whole lot of damage. And so does that iron bow. Alright, we're on Hive Guard, the little bee guy. See what he's all about. It's kind of just like anything else, honestly. He seems to go down pretty quickly as well. Just a new design of a boss, I guess. Alright, and we did make it to the chest again. We're gonna see if we get a level up. And it looks like we do. And then, you guys get to see what we got. We got quite a bit of things. Some crystals, a new scroll, and this nice looking little end there. Looks like we're gonna get a crystal-themed axe or sword or bow or something. I'm assuming it's gonna be an axe because there's a handle there. Oh, and we get Pig Roast. He's gonna be our first boss, actually. And we're gonna have to fight him, I'm assuming, this time, before we get the shield. The shield is actually pretty annoying to have to do. Oh, there we go, some snails. Pig Roasts, which are fire. So what I think we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get something that does a lot of damage for fire. I don't think any of these do a lot of damage for fire. We need GP 50, that's rock. That's regular damage. We need AP 5 and FD 5, neither of which we were able to find. So we have no special things, we'll just have to do kinda whatever we got to go against fire. We can check in the shop. We could buy that. Grips, we already bought. Poles, nothing against fire. We just kind of want to watch out for these guys, because we do want to beat them. But it's not like we're going to stand much of a chance if we don't have anything against fire. So we'll start up on our sword. See what we can make it. We can make it crystal, which is going to be terrific. Should we make it crystal? I think we're going to. We may as well, right? Okay, and then we get a battle axe. Maybe we should have made that one crystal. That was a mistake on my part. We'll make it iron. We'll make the battle axe iron, and hopefully that'll be good. Okay, and there is our crystal sword done. Looks pretty cool. I put a special fire grip on it and then some damage things on there. So that's pretty nice. We did actually overcook a sword on accident. So I gotta get 2 of them cooking. Probably make them both bronze, seems as we have the bronze for that. Alright, here we go. We blew through the slugs at the very beginning very quickly. And from the looks of things, we're gonna blow through these pig guys. I was thinking there was gonna be more of a fight being put up, but these guys go down pretty easily, apparently. I don't remember these guys being so easy to beat when I used to play through this, so this is actually a very pleasant supply. A very pleasant surprise finding them to be so easy. And, boom, we're already through, just like that. Let's see what we get from this chest. Some bronze, some grips, cool things like that. Another little recipe thing. Very cool. Alright then. And now we get the pointed shield. So, the thing to do with the pointed shield, right, is that you have to paint on the pointed shield. And you have to go quickly, but you also have to cover all of the area. And it's very annoying to deal with. We also get a fire like a fire plant. That's very, very surprising. +5 luck for all soldiers, with that one. which I don't see why not to use it. We may as well. Bronze longsword. Can't use anything else, so if we get the request for a sword, we'll do a bronze longsword, I suppose. And pointed shield. Oh, we don't even have enough to do anything but copper for the pointed shield. That's not the best. Oh, those are gonna go down pretty easily. I'm gonna see if there is any sort of anything in the shop as far as ores. We can purchase some iron. I'm doing it. We purchased 20 iron. May as well purchase fire stuff whenever we find it in here as well. If we have the possibility. Looks like we doesn't have anything else left to sell us, which is upsetting. Ooh, we can make some steel for this. That's nice. Okay, I want to show you guys this. So you pretty much got to go across at a decent pace in order to cover all of the shield in paint. I actually did pretty good there. Majority of it was covered in paint, but I normally do not go that well. That's pretty much all the shield is painting. So, very glad to have done well on that. Now we're just going to finish up this axe, and hopefully we get another person, because I don't know if these two are going to be able to beat the fire things on their own. Okay, cool. We did get another guy. We got a sword, actually. So we're going to turn that guy into a bronze, and we're going to turn him into the luck sword. And hopefully we'll have some luck in beating these guys. Alright, and there we go. We crafted the charm blade. We get +5 luck for all of the soldiers, which is very nice. We also got some gems for crafting 10 swords in total, so that's pretty cool. We also got a bow, and I decided to make it out of gold. Not sure what the gold does, but it seemed pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that all of the ores actually have a special ability. I've noticed the copper ones have fire to them. So we'll see what the bow has. And we are going to use a grip that we bought because why not? Doesn't seem like we're going to be getting anything else. We can also add a fire into this arrow. Yeah, see, the gold does ice. The gold is ice, and the bronze is fire. I wonder what everything else is. That's interesting. I didn't know that the ores themselves actually had abilities like that. And there we go. Look at all our guys out there fighting. I think the shield's gonna go down pretty quickly, considering it's made out of copper. Which is upsetting because it is the brand new one that we got, but oh well. He can deal with it. He's a ram. He'll live. Actually, I think that's a sheep, not a ram. But we are, with the proper fire stuff, just blowing through these fire dudes, which is terrific. It's great. Oh, there goes our sheep. Alright, we lost Mr. Sheepman. But he's the only one we lost, so we're doing alright for ourselves. And there we go. Got a bunch of good stuff. And we're fighting a new guy, Riverhoof. Little river monster dude, is what it looks like. And we are currently on day 7. I want to check out this new design we got. We got Barbarian, which does damage. We got Electrus, which does electricity damage, and then the Charm Blade, which does +5 luck. I don't know if the luck helped us or what the luck actually did, but we can do some damage if we get one of them. We need an iron longsword. We're also going to come in here, check this guy, see if he's got any fire. That's fire. Anything on shields that does fire? Yeah, we'll do that one. Alright, there we go. See what we craft with the shields. They do fire damage in general. Let's do an iron shield. That should be nice. Seems as we're kind of low on bronze. Oh, we have to do water damage, not fire. Oh, I hadn't realized. We're in Fireland and we're dealing water damage. Okay. I guess that makes sense, seems as they are called water hooves. But, like, I was not paying attention when I read that. Okay, another pointed shield. It takes 16. We need stuff for the iron blade if we get that, so I'm gonna save some of the iron. We are gonna paint the shield, though. Hopefully do a nice job on it. Although we're running out of time very quickly. Alright. We can't use our fire thing. Seems as we're not fighting any fire enemies, which is upsetting. But, hey, we'll survive, I guess. Oh, and we get a battle axe. Okay. Hello, Mr. Battle Axe. May as well make you crystal, right? Why not? And then we gotta scrap this because we actually didn't let it burn. But we can make another one. It was made out of copper anyway, so should be pretty easy to make. Alright, and it's time to fight the water dudes. Doesn't look like we're doing all too much damage to them, which is worrying. But it also makes sense, seems as we didn't have any actual water weapons. Is upsetting, but, I mean, we live, we love, we die, right? And he's dead. Let's go. We took him out. We didn't fail. That's very nice. We also got a nice new weapon design and everything. That's pretty cool. See what we got. Leveled up again. We're a sheep shearer. And we got some gems, some new items, new little things, and a new weapon. Very nice. I don't know if we're going to be getting a new weapon now, or if it's just going to be the same old ones. Ah, yes we are. The Gladius. El Gladiator. Ooh, and then we get a new cannonball. That'll be nice. Alright. We're fighting both water and fire. Very definitely something. We don't need any moon, and we don't have anything for anything else. We'll pop into the shop real quick. Buy some water things, hopefully. That's regular damage. No fire or water there. Okay, we'll do some regular damage on a bow. And then we'll get to crafting up this type of stuff. There's elemental boost as well. The Gladius does water, and the regular does fire. So we'll want both of them. So do one as steel for the water, and then some other ones will do fire. Alright, and our special barbarian sword is finished now. And so are the rest of our weapons. All ready and prepared for battle. And we get a time bonus of 39 gems, which is pretty nice. Anyways, time to go into our set of fire and water enemies. See how we do against them. That fire guy went out really quickly. We also got our sword guy who's special attack on water. So, apparently he went out really quickly as well. Which, honestly, this seems to be going pretty well. Taking out everyone super quickly. And our durability seems to be holding out really good. And it looks like we got some paint from that one guy, the fire pig. So that's really good. Because we actually didn't have any special paints yet. And we finished him off now. Let's go. And let's see what we get from this chest. Next, I'm pretty sure we get another cannonball, which would be very cool. We've especially gone 5 days without breaking any weapons as well from the little thing at the top, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, there we go, fire bombs. Pretty sure those work good against ice or water, one of them. Or maybe it works well against fire. Just doesn't seem like it would be something that works well against fire, considering it has fire in the name, you know. Poseidon bow, plus 7 water damage for all of them. We got some water in here. We could do a Poseidon bow. You know what, let's do it. We're gonna do a Poseidon bow, and then... yeah, that's all that we are able to do currently. But we're gonna go to shop, and we're gonna hopefully purchase some... fire, seems as we're gonna have some water already. And then if we got any fire anywhere else, which it doesn't look like we do. So we may as well just save at this point until we do get some fire. We can do a special fire sword, though. And it looks like we'll be able to do a water one as well. We'll be able to have both going on. And it looks like our special paint is actually a fire one. So, we'll be able to use that as well against our fire enemies. Which is very nice. And we got a fire sun, so those fire guys are going to be going down really quickly. Not sure about the water guys, but they're at the very start and very end, so they should go down decently well. Alright, we're in the battle now, and we're going to be able to test out our fireball here, hopefully soon. Oh, the firebomb deals extra damage over time. Oh, but look at how quickly those fire guys get taken out. That is insane. Watch this. Watch this ram get taken out. Look at how much damage that does.
Now that's a lot of damage!
That is insane. We were fully kitted out to fight fire today. Look, I'll just do the initial damage, and then boom. Look at that damage. It's crazy. And it looks like we got even more paints for a shield out of that chest, which is really nice. Oh, we got a new weapon, and it's got 2 grips and 3 poles. That is crazy. That's a lot that we're gonna have to have. We gotta fight some fire and water as well. Ooh, we got a shield one. Spade defense. We get some damage, or is that defense? I'm pretty sure it's damage. Unless I've just been calling it damage this entire time. We could bookmark that just in case we want to use it. We also got our Poseidon bow going. And then... yeah, we should be good. We can unbookmark that. Seems as we don't have the stuff for it. Ooh, we should check the shop first, though. Get another fire one. We could get some water as well. Okay, cool. I can craft bikes now. I appreciate that. Alright, and we're gonna make this pike... ooh, golden. Because we should still have enough for a Poseidon bow afterwards, if we play our cards right. And we're gonna do steel on that. I don't know what the shield needs. It needs iron, so we'll be good using the other stuff. And let's put together this pike. We just kind of gotta hammer down the sides. And look, it's all sharp now. Alright, what should we use? We'll do some damage. Okay. We'll do some fire. And then we'll do some health. And then we'll do some water as well. We'll do fire and water. That should be interesting. And then some luck. And then some more damage. Perfect. Alright, sick. That's kind of such a mismatched pike. That's crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room full of rats. The rats made me crazy. Alright, there we go. And we get a shield. We need this guy to be iron. Alright, and our weapons are done now. We are pretty set this time. I don't know how much fire stuff we got, but we definitely got quite a bit of water stuff. And we're into the battle now. Into the thick of it! And we got a new enemy. It's like one of those bats, but fire. We'll just use 2 bombs on it. And look at how quickly it went out. We are just decimating these guys. They don't even stand a chance at this point. We're just too overpowered, honestly. It's crazy. Oh, and we've got quite a bit more paint for our shields and stuff. This is great. Boom, look at that. And what do we get now? Oh, we're gonna get a boss. Mr. Frostfeather. He's gonna shoot a bow at us? Crazy, dude. Alright, let's check out this design. We got this sword ready, but we don't have any electricity. We do have some ice, though. So if we could get some ice at some point, that would be good. Do we need water? We actually don't need any water right now, so we're not going to do that one. We can do a battle axe, though. And then I don't think we need any of the other ones. Check the shop real quick. We'll get some ice and then fire. Because that's what we got going right now. And we'll throw it all into a crystal pike. And our special axe has now been crafted. We're crafting a bunch of special stuff today, which is very nice. Alright, we're on to the bosses now. We gotta get through these fire guys real quick first. And we could light this next guy on fire. We can get him burning. And boom, taken out. Didn't even do any damage to us. Attack Pigman. He went out pretty easily. We'll add another ball into the mix there. See how quickly he could be taken out. Especially with the fire. I imagine that the burning does a lot of damage to him. Seems as he's like ice and stuff. Little archer guy. Ooh, archer guy does some damage. That's kind of scary. But he's no match for us. Alright, and we're gonna fireball this guy. Take him out. He goes pretty easily. And hopefully, nothing's gonna break. One of the pikes was dangerously close to breaking, as you could see in the bottom. But it survived. There we go. Got some crystal stuff. And that went pretty well. On that note, I think that we're gonna end it off here. I think this was a very good introduction to the game for you guys. That's part of what I'm doing with this series, is just trying to introduce you guys to the games. Because they are a ton of fun. A lot of them I've never actually finished all the way through. So, if you guys did enjoy this and you want to see a second part, especially now that we got this wing bow, I would be happy to. Because I've never actually finished this game, and I would love the excuse to go through and finish it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Definitely check the game out. Ton of fun. I enjoy it, always have. And, who knows how the story ends? Who knows what the final boss is that you fight? It's just kinda, it'll have to be a secret till you play yourselves. Or until I come back and play it, if you guys want. Anyways, thanks for watching, and peace out.